Hello my friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop, and the first thing you might notice is a different camera angle. I'm trying to make the videos a bit better from now on. So because I'm left-handed, I do most of my work kind of this way. And so you know, when I was recording a lot of the projects I was doing, a lot of the time you, the viewers, couldn't really see what I was doing because my hands were in the way. So I've set the camera up on the other side of my bench, a bit further away and higher up. Yeah, about the same actually. But I'm also trying a new or a different microphone setting on the camera. Because another thing I've noticed is that I've got two cameras, and this one that I use because it has the zoom on it, for some reason the microphone doesn't pick up as well as the other camera, so the sound is a bit sort of muted and tinny. So I'm trying a different setting actually on the microphone itself, not on the camera. So I'm boosting the well, it's got a little switch on it for decibels, and I've you know, I normally run it on normal, but what I've done now is I've switched it to plus 20 decibels boost. If that makes any sense to any of you. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I'm guessing it just means it picks up 20 decibel more than normal. I don't really know. Anyway, so I'm trying this out to see how it works. You may or may not notice from this footage, also my bench is a bit tidier. Because that's another thing I noticed on my videos. My bench was an absolute train wreck. So I actually came in one day between Christmas and New Year, and I spent 8 hours sorting my workshop out. But I'm gonna run another video on that at a later date. But you know, I had to try out this new camera angle and, you know, microphone setup. So I've just got a pretty small, quick project today. So with the guitar box guitars that I had built, this was the first one that I built. And so this is the kind of gothic-y looking thing with studs and skulls and scorpions and all sorts on it. And I have to say, that makes it really uncomfortable to play. But this one, you know, the box that I bought for this, it's kind of gothic-y looking, so I just went with that theme. You know, and it's all kind of metal and gothic-y. That was the theme. So all of these cigar box guitars are tuned to GDG. One more time. GDG. And that's the standard tuning for cigar box guitars. Doesn't really relate to guitars as such, but you know, they are compatible, playing with the guitar, I mean. So one of my other projects that I finished quite a long time ago actually was this one, which is I've forgotten the name. A Dulcimer, thank you. So this is one that I made quite a while ago, and you'll notice that there are effectively frets missing on the fretboard, because this is a diatonic fretboard, which basically means do, re, mi. So these are tuned D-A-D, D-A-D, and as I said, it's known as a Dulcimer. Has other names as well, but that's basically the common name. So as I said, the fretboard is basically do, re, mi. Whoop, sorry. So it's a Do-Re-Mi fretboard, but known as Diatonic. So what I want to do is convert this one to the Diatonic fretboard, because this has the standard fretboard, if you like. It has all the frets, but I want to take some of the frets out to make this one diatonic, because I'm keeping this one to play for myself. And as most of you will know, I'm no guitarist. You know, I play the ukulele predominantly, play the banjo as well. But I really like the dulcimers. I've actually got 2 dulcimers, plus a mountain dulcimer, or a lap dulcimer, all of which I've made. So I'm going to set about removing some of these frets to make this one diatonic. Let's just check the time, we're good. Okay, so my battery's not good though, so I'm going to crack straight on. So the first thing I need to do, sorry, the reason I've got this one here, obviously first of all to show you, but also to remind myself which frets to take out of this one. It's not the same scale length, this one is a shorter scale length, but it's still the same number frets that you take out. So first things first, let me just get a neck support and I'll loosen the strings off, because I need to get them out of the way. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Okay. Right, so I'll get all of the strings out of the way first. Just loosen that one a bit more. The middle string. Right. Won't really need to keep the strings out of the way, but I think I will just do that anyway, just to make my life a little bit easier. So I've got a strap thing here. It's actually a banjo capo, but it's not much good for that. So I use it to keep strings out of the way. So I just hook it onto the string this side. I'll just zoom in a bit, find my remote. Okay, so I hook it onto the string this side, and then underneath the neck, oops, and bring it round and hook the other strings on the other side. Like that. Okay, so that just keeps the strings out of the way. So it's a handy little gadget just for keeping the strings out of the way, so that I don't actually have to take them off completely. Oh dear, I'm going to have to plug in some power. So I'm going to lose the battery otherwise, and again I can't pause this stupid camera, so just bear with me while I plug in an extension to charge it. Oh dear. Right, 1 second. There's the socket. Okay. Sorry, bear with me a second. Just going to plug the extension lead in so I can charge the camera while I'm using it. How's that? Should have thought of this before. Mind. There we go. Is that charging? Oh dear. There we go, that's got it. Okay, very, very professional of me there. Okay, so looking at the fretboard on here, I need to remove, let me just grab Sharpie and I'll mark the ones I've got to take out. So it's fret 1, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You check. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should be that one there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's the last one. Let me just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 18, and 20. Right, okay. That'll do it for time. Yeah, plenty of time. Okay, so I've got my normal pullers here. I've also got a set of side cutters which can also be used for the same job. So, let me try and zoom in a little bit more. Quite that much. Okay, so I'm going to start down this end. So, same thing again as you saw me do before. I'm just easing the pullers underneath the fret. These are actually a bit harder to come out. So I'm not worried about damaging these frets because I'm probably gonna bin them. And if I ever want to replace them again, I'll use new ones. So how many have I got to take out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7 to come out. Yeah, I might need these side ones, I think, to get this one started. No, that's not working either. Okay, persevere. There we go, it's coming now. I still want to be careful not to damage the fretboard. It's gone all right. Need to oil this fretboard anyway. It's gone a bit dry, and it will need a little bit of clean up as well, I think. Okay, it looks as though I glued these ones in. Again, don't normally like to do that, but sometimes with these, you know, the cheaper fretboards or cheaper frets, sometimes you do have to. As I said, it's not something I would normally do. It's not really common practice to glue your frets in. They should fit snug and not, you know, move around or come out. Not always the case with the cheaper materials. Anyway, that's 4 of them out. So, I mean, these frets are getting pretty badly damaged coming out, but like I said, I'm not keeping them, I'm going to bin them, so I'm not worried about that. Coming out pretty good. So I'm not going to fill these fret slots in. I mean, you know, you can use sawdust and glue to fill in slots and gaps and things like that, but I'm not going to do that with these, just in case I do decide I want to put frets back in. I probably won't, but if I do want to, then I'm going to leave the frets open. But what I need to do now is just using one of my single-edged razor blades, I'm going to clean up the fretboard. It's got, you know, little bits of glue residue and other nastiness on it, so just going to give it a clean up.